About 14 years ago, my partner Angie and I decided we were going to start a family. And after a year and a half of trying, which is a whole nother story in itself, we got pregnant. Notice I say we because even though she was a lot younger than me and was going to carry the baby, I was probably going to do more of the grunt work, you know, like the brains behind the operation, you know? So we lived in this small New York City apartment, and Angie was really very handy with her hands, which was great. Like she made little secret cubby holes for baby blankets. We had shelves all around the apartment for every book any kid would want to read. We even installed a Murphy bed, so when the time was right, he'd be able to have his own room. Angie is also a doula and a reflexologist, so which is very handy because we kind of had the inside track on that, birthing granola world kind of thing, and we were going to have a water birth at home. Well, which meant we had to rent this enormous birthing tub, which is like the size of our living room, but I'll get back to that. Our due date was December 15th, and we were ready. I mean, we were just ready. But unfortunately, the baby wasn't. No problem. We waited. Angie kept getting bigger and bigger. Yes, honey, you look beautiful. She kept getting bigger and bigger. And finally, she says, this is it, Bridget. Make the phone calls. Great. So I called the doula. I called the midwife. I called her sister, Belinda. And I tell them, get over here. Things are happening right now. So great. We all have our own jobs. My job and Belinda's is to put up that birthing tub. Now this birthing tub, it's like a giant kiddie pool, and it's got a liner, and it took up the whole living room. We even had to move furniture from the living room to the front room to make room. And then you run a hose. Now remember, this is a New York City apartment. We run a hose from the bathroom to the tub, and then we keep buckets of warm water on the side because you want to keep the temperature like good for the mom and baby. So okay, we're set. We got the candles lit. We got the music playing. The doulas put up the video camera, which she forgot to put on, but that's a whole nother story also. And the music's playing. Angie gets in the tub. She's going back and forth. We're breathing. She looks beautiful. We're going to have a baby, you know? And it's like everybody's waiting. No, we're not. False alarm. No problem. We unload the tub, empty the water, unhook the hose, empty the buckets, you know, turn the music off, blow out the candles. Now, if this happened once or twice, that would be just fine. But no, this happened about 4 or 5 times. So what started out as this great kumbaya birthing moment ended up with me and Belinda in the other room going, we're watching a movie, does she still have to be so loud? You know? It's like we're done. But finally the midwife says she's got to call it. She said, listen, we have to get this baby out, or else you're going to go to the hospital and induce. Well, we didn't want to do that. So she says, listen, walking is good. Take her outside and walk her around the neighborhood. Now it's January 1st. It's freezing. I mean freezing outside. And I've got one arm of her, Belinda's got the other, and we're and walking. Once in a while we lean her up against the wall. She's moaning for a while, you know. People are coming home from New Year's Eve, you know, Happy New Year, you know, they think we're just drunks, you know. We get back to the apartment and the midwife says, no, not yet. She says, you have to, maybe what'll happen is go up and down the stairs in the apartment building. It'll open up the pelvis. I'm like, open up the pelvis? Has anybody even asked how I'm doing? I'm fucking exhausted. So we go up and down the stairs. Next thing I know, the midwife's on all fours and she's got a flashlight. And she's looking up at Angie and she's going, Bridget, Belinda, come here. You can see the baby's head. I'm like, son of a bitch, you can see the baby's head. And we're standing there, we're looking, we're like, wow, get a camera, that kind of thing. And Angie at this point is like, hello, get me in the tub. So we do. Now this is where things get kind of blurry for me because it all happens so fast. We get her in the tub, she starts moving. The midwife says, Bridget, come over here and catch your baby. So I run over to the tub, I put one leg into the tub, I reach down, and boom, like a football. 10 pounds, 14 ounces, right in my hands. I'm telling you, I was amazing. She looked pretty good too. And then we let the baby swim because he's still attached to the umbilical cord. So he's like roaming around. It's like a National Geographic movie. It's like unbelievable, you know? So great. So we pick up the baby, we give him to Angie. I cut the umbilical cord. They clean him up and everything, you know, and I'm so excited. It's like unbelievable. The doula hands me the baby and said, now's the time for you to sing your heart song. This is a song that you and your child are going to remember for the rest of your life. Your heart song. I'm like, my heart? Shouldn't have somebody have given me a little warning? A heart song? Now, I pride myself on having the most unbelievable library of songs of any type. So I got this beautiful baby boy who we named Harper. Not after Harper Lee, but after a character in Angels in America, but I digress. Anyway, he's beautiful. He just happens to have the nose of a middle-aged man right in the middle of his face. But I'm trying to think, what do I sing? He's going to remember this for the rest of his life. It's an important moment for me. And I go, abba dabba 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 dabba. Abba dabba 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 dabba, say the chimpy to the monkey. All night long they chat away, all night long they were happy and gay, singing and swinging in a honky-tonky way. To this day, he's a lot bigger now, but we still sing that song, only he harmonizes.